Hello, for anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Hannah Bimpson and I will be taking you through this around 30-minute session today. So it's going to be a little bit re-energizing, invigorating, maybe good to do in the mornings or when you need that little bit of energy. So we will be moving through the whole body, and not too quickly, not too intensely, but giving everything that little wake up that you might be needing. So come into a nice comfortable seated position. If you want to place a block or anything underneath the hips, feel free just to raise them slightly and taking the legs wherever they're most comfortable for you. Bringing the hands to rest either on your knees or gently in your lap. And when you're ready, you're going to close off the eyes. So we're just going to take a moment here now to come into the body. Taking a few deep breaths into the belly as you start to feel into all those parts of the body that are touching the floor. So the sit bones, the legs, the feet, and just feel them grounding down, connecting into the earth. And as you take those deep breaths, that exhale just sends those roots a little bit deeper. As you settle more and more into the body. And just breathing with any breath that feels natural to you. We'll start to feel into the spine, nice and long through the body, through the neck, through the head. And then you can soften the shoulders, the chest. You can let the belly just flow with the breath. And relax the face and the jaw. Taking your awareness through the body now, just to check in with how you feel today. Check in physically, mentally, and emotionally. And just make sure that you're kind to yourself. You're listening to your body as you move through this practice. So begin to come into the breath now, feeling that deeper breath in and out through the nose. Allow the belly, the chest to rise and fall with the breath. As you start to settle into a nice even rhythm. Long, slow inhale and long, slow exhale. And just continuing these nice deep breaths. In your own time, drop the chin down to the chest to make the head nice and heavy. Relaxing through the back of the neck and across the top of the shoulders. And when you're ready, start to move the head gently from side to side. Allowing that movement to be as big or as small as you want it. Working through both sides of the neck. allowing some of the tension to start to release. And then bringing the head back to the center and lift it back into neutral. Tilting the head over to the right side. Deep breath here. And then taking it over to the left. Coming back into the center once again. And just drop the fingertips to the floor. Feel free to keep the eyes closed. You're going to inhale, take the right arm all the way up. Exhale, just walk that left hand away as you come into a side bend. Holding here for a full breath. And then inhaling to come all the way up. And exhale, release the hand down. Inhale, taking that left arm up. Exhale, bending to the right. Inhaling to come back. And exhaling the hands down. So you're going to bring the hands onto your knees now and come into a nice seated cat-cow. So just feeling that lift from the lower belly. On your inhale, start to lift and open the chest. Lift your gaze. And exhale, curving in, looking towards the belly. Really push the back out. Moving this through. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to curve the spine. Making this your last one. And then coming back to sit in neutral. And just take the hands behind you. You can be raised up onto the fingertips. Inhale, lift up, puff up through the chest. And if you want to raise those hips as well, squeezing all the way up. Full breath here. And then lowering all the way down. And take your time just to come over onto hands and knees now. Bringing yourself to all fours. Taking those wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. It's just going to open up through the side of the body. So we'll take that right foot back, toes touch the floor, and then dropping the heel inwards. Start to open up that right hip. Take the right foot just behind the body now. Inhale, push those hips up and take the right hand all the way up to the ceiling. And then moving that hand all the way over the top. Taking a nice deep breath here. And then releasing it back to all fours. Coming back together to take that all onto the other side. So stepping the left toes behind you. Dropping that heel inwards. The right foot now scooches just behind the body. Squeeze those hips all the way up. And then reaching that left hand up to the ceiling. Pushing those hips up. And then taking that left arm all the way over. And bringing it back to all fours. So we'll come up into our down dog now. So taking those hands just a step forward. keeping the fingers spread nice and wide into the floor, pushing into those palms, feeling the nice strong shoulders now as we tuck the toes, pulling in through the belly button to take the hips all the way up and back, keeping those knees as bent as you need to for the moment. Giving yourself a nice deep breath here, and maybe bringing some movement into the feet. So just bending into one knee and then the other, just to walk out those feet. And then bringing that back into the center, keeping those knees slightly bent if that feels really nice for you, and taking a full breath here. Lovely. Walking those feet forwards to around the middle of your mat. And you're going to step those feet as wide as the mat now. So feet are parallel. We're going to release that body all the way over, keeping the knees a little bit bent. And you can hold on to opposite elbows, or you can just let those arms hang down. Taking a nice deep breath here. Bring the hands to the floor, fingertips or palms, and then lengthen out that spine, inhaling to look forwards. And then we're going to bring the left hand to the right ankle and inhale the right arm up into a twist. Full breath here. You can bend the knees if you need to. And exhale, release that right hand down, take it straight across to the left ankle, and then inhale all the way up through that left arm. Exhaling the left hand down, soften into the center, relaxing the body down. And then with bent knees, roll up all the way to stand. And take a step forward towards the front of your mat. So we're going to come into some sun salutations. So bringing the feet either to touch or the small gap between. And just relaxing the shoulders down as you start to pull in and up through the lower belly. And then on your next inhale, start to lift the palms. Exhale, bring them to touch. Inhale, take both arms up. Exhale, reaching forwards and down. Inhale, right foot steps back. Join into your plank. And exhale, lower knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes and take those hips up into down dog. Inhale, step the right foot forwards between the hands. Exhale, join the left. Inhaling all the way up and exhaling forwards and down. Inhale, left foot steps back. Join into plank and exhale, drop the knees, the chest, the chin down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes and take those hips all the way up into down dog. Inhaling the left foot forwards. Exhale, join the right. Inhale all the way up. We'll exhale into prayer position. Second round through. Inhale. Exhale forwards and down. Inhale, step the right foot back. We'll just take a pause here this time. So finding that nice long spine, starting to reach the crown of the head forwards. The right heel squeezing to the back of the room. Long spine. And then planting the hands, inhale to your plank, and exhale, lowering knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, take a cobra, or maybe coming into up dog now. And exhale, tuck the toes, and lift the hips into down dog. Take a breath here. And then inhale, stepping the right foot forwards. Exhale, join the left. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, fold it forwards and down. Inhale, the left foot steps back. We're pausing here, sinking those hips down slightly, feeling that lovely reach through the left heel, crown of the head forwards. And if you've got short arms like me, you might need to raise up onto the fingertips, feeling that lovely long spine. And then planting the hands. Inhale to plank. And exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, or coming into up dog. Exhale, into your down dog. Full breath here. And then inhaling the left foot forwards. Exhale, join the right. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, come into prayer position. One more round through. Inhale. Exhale, forwards and down. This time halfway lift. Inhale, long spine. Exhale to release. Inhale, right foot, step it back. This time we're going to drop that knee to the floor. Release the toes at the back. Now find a lovely long spine through to the crown of the head. Little pull in through the lower belly. And either keeping the fingertips down to the floor, or we'll inhale, taking them up, lifting the body. Nice and soft through the shoulders. One more breath. And then inhale, long spine. Exhale those hands down to the floor. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the knee. Join into your plank. And exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift those hips into your down dog. Full deep breath here. And then inhale, right foot forwards. Exhale, join the left. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, forwards and down. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale to release. Inhale, stepping the left foot back, dropping the knee, releasing the toes, finding that lovely long spine, pulling in through the lower belly, and keeping the fingertips down or inhaling to take the arms all the way up. Lovely soft shoulders, opening up the chest. And then inhale and exhale the hands down. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift that back knee, join the feet, and exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra, or upward dog, and exhale into down dog, taking a full deep breath. Inhale, left foot steps forwards. Exhale, join the right. Inhaling all the way up. And exhale, prayer position. And just release the hands to your sides, palms facing forwards. Close off the eyes. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Coming back into that lovely even rhythm. And then opening up the eyes. So having the feet with a small gap between, we're going to take a nice big step back with the left foot. So the right foot's forwards, the right foot parallel, the left foot on that nice comfortable angle to come into our warrior one. So pulling in and up through the belly. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, bend into your right knee. If those feet need an adjustment, just give them a little bit of movement. Relaxing the shoulders, pulling in through the lower belly. Taking a nice deep breath here. Lovely. And we're going to move this on. So rotate that back leg so that the toes are into the floor, the heel lifts behind. Inhale and exhale, bring the hands either side of your right foot. Take all of that weight into the left hand. We're going to inhale the right arm to lift, open the chest, nice twist through the body. And then inhale, exhale that hand down to the floor. On your inhale, take a slight retraction back and then exhale, step it forwards. And inhale to come all the way up, back to standing. Coming onto the other side, right foot's going to take a nice step back, lifting tall through the body, spread those toes. Inhale, both arms up, and exhale, bending into the left knee. Adjust the body, the feet if you need to, soften the shoulders down, and just breathe nice and deep into the belly. And then we're going to turn onto the toes at the back. So lifting that heel to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale the hands either side of the left foot. If you need to wiggle those hips a little bit further down, please do. And then take the weight into the right hand. Inhale through the left arm all the way into that twist. Feeling the chest nice and open. Taking one more breath here. Inhale and exhale the hand down to the floor. Inhale, pull it back slightly and exhale, step it forwards. And then rolling the body all the way up. Lovely. Step the feet nice and wide. You might need to turn sideways onto your mat now. We're going to come into warrior two. So bringing the feet parallel to begin, lifting nice and tall, and then rotate your right leg from the hip so that the toes point to the side. And we're going to bring up the arms at shoulder height, nice soft shoulders. Inhale, lift through the body, and exhale, bend into that right knee. Adjust the feet if you need to, feeling that lovely soft shoulders and open chest whilst you pulling in and up through the belly, pulling up through the legs. And using your exhale to soften around the edges. From there, we're going to come into extended side angle. So release the right forearm to the thigh, taking that left arm all the way over the top, with the option to come a little deeper, reaching through that right hand to the floor, but keeping the chest nice and open, or just keeping onto that forearm. Good. One more breath here. And then press into the feet. We're going to inhale, bring the arms back into warrior two. We're going to rotate that right hand, flip the palm. Inhale, reach it forward, and then open up into reverse warrior, feeling lifted through the body, either just a nice long line or taking that back into a little arch. And then inhaling back to warrior two, and exhale to release. Lovely. Bring that right foot into parallel. If you need to wiggle out through those legs, just give it a shake. And then rotating the left leg from the hip when you're ready. Bringing the arms up, shoulder height, nice soft shoulders. Reaching the fingertips away. We'll take an inhale and exhale, bend into that left knee. Adjusting those feet if you need to, feeling that open body through the chest, through the hips, and then just looking along that left arm. Feeling as though you're trying to pull the feet towards each other, and then bringing that left forearm to the thigh, right arm coming all the way over. Option to take that deeper, all the way down to the floor. Keeping the chest open for one more deep breath here. And then pressing into the feet. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Rotate that left hand, flip the palm. Inhale, reach it forwards, and exhale, open up into reverse warrior. Nice deep breath. And then inhale, coming back. Exhale, release the hands, the feet. Relax out through those legs. Just shake it out if you need to. And then step just a little bit narrower with the feet wide. We'll come into a forward fold. So you're going to inhale both arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge it forwards from the hips. Coming all the way down. Maybe there's going to be a soft, small bend in the knees. And then bringing the palms to the floor. If you can, bring those hands in line with the feet. So you've got that nice long line and the palms are there with the feet. Either staying a little bit softer and just focusing on that exhale, or using your inhale to lengthen the spine and exhaling to soften and maybe find yourself that little bit deeper. Taking one more breath here. And then start to look forwards. Bend into the knees. Bring the hands onto your hips. With a little bend in the knees, inhale, gently lift the body all the way up, nice and tall. And then step the feet together, coming back to the top of your mat. So we're going to come into warrior three now. So having the feet under the body, spreading into the toes. We're going to lift through the lower belly and bring the hands into prayer position. Start to bring that weight into your right foot. And we're going to pick up the left and lift that knee in front of the body. Flexing that left foot. Feel that pull in and up through the belly. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, start to fold it forward. Start to reach that left heel away from the body. Coming all the way down, just to a point that suits you. So not necessarily bringing the body all the way down. Spreading through those toes, or take one more breath here. On your inhale, lift all the way up. Start to bring that left knee forwards, back in front of the body. And exhale, release it down. Good. Shake out through that right foot if you need to. And then once again, spread those feet into the floor. Feel that little squeeze of the shoulder blades just to stabilize you. And then taking the weight into your left foot. We're going to pull that right knee up as we pull in through the lower belly. Flexing that right foot so that you've got some active muscles through the leg. Using your inhale to lift that little bit taller. And exhale, fold it forwards. Reach the heel away from the body. Crown of the head reaches forwards as we come into that warrior three. Feeling that pull up through the left thigh, spreading the left toes into the floor. One more breath here. And then using your inhale to come all the way up. Bring that right knee forwards, lift it up. And then release it all the way down. And just shake out through those feet if you need to. And then whenever you're ready, bring yourself to seated. So we're going to come all the way down to the floor. We're going to take it into our spinal twist now. So right leg's going to come in towards the body. Now you can keep the left leg forwards, right foot in. You might want to step the right foot over the top. You may even want to bend that left leg around, making sure that the sit bone is into the floor. Pulling that knee in and up in towards the chest, wherever you are. So if that left leg is still forwards, keep the left foot flexing up to the ceiling. We're going to hug the left arm around the body and then take the right hand behind. Inhale, find a long spine all the way up, and exhale into your twist. Last breath. And exhale to bring the body back to face forwards. Now we're going to come into boat pose here. So taking both feet in front of the body, either coming straight into this if you know where you're heading, or if you're a little unsure, just place those feet on the floor, hands come behind the thighs as we set the body back, pulling in through the belly button. And in your own time, you can move through as far as you want to. So bringing up one foot and then the other. Maybe releasing the hands from the legs. Maybe straightening those legs. Maybe opening the arms a little bit wider. Good. Still breathing deep into the belly. Taking one more breath. And then releasing it down to come into your twist on the other side. So the left leg is going to be in towards the chest, either to the inside of the thighs, steps over the top, or maybe bending that bottom leg round as well. Lifting nice and tall from the base of your spine. You're going to hug in with that right arm. Left arm's going to be just behind the body. Inhaling to lift all the way up. And exhaling into the twist. Taking just one more breath here. And on an exhale, release the body back to face forwards. And then just shake those legs out in front of you, giving them a little wiggle. And then just sit forward so that the feet are right at the edge of the mat. We're going to lay back all the way down to the floor. We're going to take that nice and slowly. So bringing the hands forwards. We're just going to pull in through the lower belly. Start to tuck that tailbone under to move down as slowly as you can. So keep going all the way down. Relaxing at any time if you need to. Coming all the way down to the floor and just taking a nice deep breath here. Lovely. And so we're just going to take a bridge pose to finish. So bring your feet onto the floor. Both feet on the mat, about hip width apart, and then the arms beside you. And start to squeeze that lower back down into the floor by pulling the belly button in towards the spine, squeezing the glute muscles, press down into the feet. Inhale, take those hips all the way up towards the ceiling, peeling them up one vertebra at a time until you reach the very top. You can keep the hands as they are. If you prefer, you can interlock the fingers under the body and just squeeze those arms down into the floor, taking a little walk up onto the shoulders. So pressing those feet down and away into the ground, keeping the glute muscles nice and tight, and breathing deep into the belly. Taking one more full breath here. And then as you exhale, release down. Just move the arms if they're underneath you and control the hips all the way down to the floor. And then just window wipe the knees from side to side, dropping them one side and then the other. And when you're ready, just bringing the knees into the chest, hugging them in for a moment, maybe taking a little rock from side to side, just to massage the spine. And whenever you're ready, you can come into Shavasana. So relaxing either flat down to the floor, you might want the knees bent in towards each other, or like me today, you may want to take the soles of the feet together and release the knees to either side in reclined bound angle. Arms beside the body, palms facing upwards, whichever option you've chosen to relax in. Making sure that the body is nice and comfortable and you can fully let go. Relaxing into a natural, easy breath. The eyes softly closed. And the body becoming heavier and heavier as you allow the ground to support you completely. And you're welcome to stay here for a little bit longer, as long as you need to today. But otherwise, just bending the knees to roll onto your right side, coming over for a deep breath here. And then using the hands just to push you all the way up. So come into a nice comfortable seated position, wherever you're most comfortable. Nice long spine to breathe into the belly. And then bringing the palms to touch at your heart center, thumbs connect into the chest, and gently bowing the head forwards in gratitude for your mind, body, and practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you again soon.